Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you're here, and I want to thank you for joining, for subscribing, for sharing, and for your comments. I really do appreciate it. So we're going to just get on with this. The title is Hold On Tight. We're about to take flight from the Galactic Federation of Light. And I want to start with the poetic message I received this morning first. And it's called Darkness is Rumbling. Darkness is rumbling under the light, trying so hard to take flight, but have been squashed more than you know, don't have anywhere to go. They've been caught, as too many people know their misgivings, their evil doings. Let's get on with our show. Truths are about to get exposed. Hold on tight, stay in the light, as evil doings will scare so many others who seem to never care. A slap in their face, as some still don't believe how this could ever happen to our race. Yet this time the proof will show everything they did not know. They too will feel majorly confused, hard to believe, but also see the errors of their own ways, how they slandered others for their ways. Some will leave for good, while others will feel misunderstood. They will need your guidance, so be strong. This is why healing self is necessary, even if it takes all day long. Remember to wait until you're fed all the info you need, filtering inside your head, which will help you heal, then release you to help those in need. It will be like a letter you received. I am the love, I am the light, I am the truth, I am. This is your daily mantra. Repeat, repeat, repeat. This will keep you on your feet. An uplifting treat. So, we all want the truth to come out. And we never know exactly when, but apparently every day it gets closer and closer. No one can tell you any dates. I can't tell you any dates. They can't tell you any dates. They're not even allowed to. So we just have to stay in the present. But there's some things I'd like to share with you. First of all, I had mentioned that when we ascend into the fifth dimension, we get new bodies and we can live on the planet for 1,000 years, never age. Well, just to let you know, this is how it was here on Earth in the beginning. There were people and prophets who lived on Earth 900 years. The reason why we can't do it in our present state is because since the day you've been born, you've been poisoned. We have been slowly poisoned by our food, by our water, by our air, by the dirt in our earth that our food comes from pharmaceuticals, from medicines, from all the creams and the sunscreens and the antibiotic soap they want you to use. Everything, I will remind you, everything they tell you to do not do it. Do not use it, because it's out there to harm you. So this is why we will be able to live 1,000 years if we want. Reincarnation will not exist, because the only reason why we've had reincarnation is to come back and learn the lessons of all the evil doings that we ourselves have done. And that will be also gone. So, I have also talked about frequency. The more you know, the higher your frequency goes. So The same thing is with planet Earth. Planet Earth has been in a very dense, dark, low frequency. And it still is, in a sense, because there's still people who follow it. So, my point is that what will happen is our planet Earth will raise in frequency. But there will be a bridge that connects the high frequency Earth to the lower frequency Earth, because not everybody is going to go and ascend into paradise in the beginning. Because high frequency Earth does not allow, will not allow, and will not have any evil on that planet whatsoever. And that is even your negative emotions, the guilt that you feel still, the judgments that people still do. None of that will be on planet Earth higher frequency. So for all of those who are not taking their time to learn, to grow, to raise their vibration, when the event comes, and the event will open up and awaken a lot of people, but it still will not awaken everyone. So those who do not awaken will stay on dense earth. And all of us who go into high frequency earth will be able to come over across the bridge to help others so they can come to the high frequency earth. So you can't worry about other people, because everyone has a soul contract and everyone does what their follows their contracts. So when the event happens, the truth comes out, remember, you will be, like in my poem, you will be guided and given a lot of information, first healing yourself before you can help anyone else. And just like when you leave planet Earth, you're also on different frequencies. So if there are low frequency people on planet Earth, they're not going to be on the same level that you are when you leave Earth. And it's the same thing when you're not on Earth. You can go to any place lower than yourself. But if there's other people higher than you, you can't go up there either. So that's really how the universe works. So I just want to remind you that all the coronavirus, whether it's real or not, the information that is being flooded on the planet is all lies and wrong information. Now, I want you to understand the cabal still runs the media and Hollywood and news, and all the people on the radio, they all still talk third dimensional speeches. So these are the people you don't want to listen to. And they are continuing, well, the Democratic states are being locked down even more than the other states. And that's because they truly believe that if they keep telling people that the coronavirus is getting worse and it's spreading higher than it was before, and there's new reports and etc., that's because people in the past have blamed the president, and so they're hoping that all the people will blame President Trump and won't vote for him. And let me just tell you this, because there's more information here, is if you don't vote for President Trump, you will be voting for a clone, not a real person. A clone that will be monitored by the cabal. So all of this stuff won't go away. And this is why I know that's not going to happen. I can't tell you everything that's going to happen because I don't know. But I do know that they cannot force anyone to take a vaccine. Now, there is a strong possibility that when we ascend and the low frequency people do not, they probably all will take the vaccine. But that's not anything to be concerned of at this moment. So what I want to share with you is that I've received information on what is going on behind the scenes. There is so much happening that you are not even aware of. And when we all become aware of it, then we will go, wow, no wonder it took so long. And all the things that have to be done. Think about it. There's billions and billions of people on this planet. And so many people still live with old rules, old thoughts, old ideas. And the reason really is fear. I remember years and years and years and years ago, I tried to tell my brother-in-law about Kennedy being assassinated by the Bush family. And he was like, no, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. And this is how people are. They don't want to hear it. They are so encased in the illusion. They're like drugged to the illusion. And they still go on the planet suffering and crying and worrying about everything. They still don't believe that Earth is never going to go back to the way it was. They still think and, focus on earning much money, dollars, making money, charging people for things. And they focus on, their next fun adventure, their next vacation, their next delusional life is what they all live in. And a lot of these people have a lot of money, and so they don't even think they care because they have always had a lot of money and they just accept everything. And then the people who are filthy, filthy, filthy rich are part of the cabal. But they already know better. A lot of those people already know better. In fact, I received a list of all the people who've been executed and all the people who are at Gitmo. And I want to tell you right now, Obama, his wife, Michelle, who supposedly is a man, I guess we'll find that out for sure later. Biden, Pelosi is at Gitmo, the Bushes, the Clintons, they've all been tried and executed, all of them. There's a whole bunch of other people. I'm not going to go and find my list and, read it to you. I do want to tell you there's a whole bunch of movie people also. There's Tom Hanks, who's really a Rothschild. There's Ellen DeGeneres, who is on house arrest. Beyonce and Jay-Z have been executed. Katy Perry has been executed. They show her pregnant. That's not really her. I can't even tell you, you should have this figured out by now, how Hollywood can make anything that's not real look real. You know that by watching movies. They do that with photos, with pictures. Meghan and Harry have been executed. The Queen of England has been executed. They still post, the royal family that doesn't really truly even exist. Um, there is just so much going on. Now, I do want to mention to you that a lot of the movie people um, were trapped, were lied to. But think about it. What has motivated everybody but money? And people had come into their lives and told them, you know, we could make you famous and rich. I mean, like Katy Perry, for instance, is worth $125 million. Do any of these people need all that money? No, they don't. And let me tell you this. Eventually, first, money is going to spread this planet after all the dark has been arrested and executed. And when that happens, Jasera and Nasera will come through and everyone's money will be equal. There will not be any people that are rich and poor. There won't be people that the rich get richer and the poor get poor. No, it's going to be even. The money is going to even itself out, and then eventually it's going to disappear. Now, med beds will appear. And I saw yesterday a man developing them. I didn't read the article, but I'm just going to let you know right now. Whatever comes through for everyone to heal will not cost any money. If there's someone right now who's charging money for these, don't even think about it. Because that's not reality. Because it's not about all of these things that they come up with to heal you, to help you, and then they charge so much money for it that you can't even utilize it for your own health. Does that even make sense? No. I will be glad to be off this planet of evil and destruction. It's sickening to me. Now, I don't know if you know this, but there's like 80 million children that are missing. And they've been captured. I mean, you could have a baby and, you know, give it away because you didn't want to have an abortion, but you decided to give it away. And who did you give it to? I mean, most of these children were given to maybe Planned Parenthood or, you know, social services. But they have murdered these people, these children. So has Hillary and all these movie people for androchrone. Now, you know, if you're in Hollywood, they ban you if you gain too much weight or if you start to age. And androchrone comes from a baby, and if you take this, it stops you from aging. And these people have gone absolutely crazy nuts over this stuff. Anyway, but these people were threatened. Their families could be executed. They were tricked. So the point of all of this is, please do not hate or judge them for all the evil things that they've done. Because everything happens for a reason. And when you do that, you lower your frequency and bring yourself to their vibrational level. And that's not what you want to do. So be the love and the wisdom and the light that you are, and stay there. Do not go down to any lower level. So, let me go through my notes here. When you talk to other people who are not on your frequency, it's like you're speaking a foreign language. They don't get it. When people get it, they will admit that they didn't get it. They don't have a problem because they don't live in their ego. And ego doesn't want you to awaken. Ego will keep you in the dark. So you need to release your ego. So I think I mentioned the clones. You can find how to clone on YouTube videos. Um, it's really amazing. I saw a video where, you could have all these, like all these people on the internet. You know how you can go on Zoom and, you get everybody on at the same time. People are doing that a lot to talk or whatever. Well, they show how they get connected to a model on this program. And when the person who's controlling the model makes a face, they all make a face. And whatever they do, they copy it. They copy the voice. They copy the mannerisms. They copy the reflections and the answers. And this is pretty much who you see right now are clones. It's pretty amazing and disgusting at the same time that they would go through such great lengths just to figure out how to trap everybody. They've done a very good job at it. It's been going on for way, way too long, but it's coming to an end, but it's not just going to end. So the truth will come out. I don't know. I would assume it's going to come out before the election and not after the election, but I haven't been given that information. Like I said, I don't think anyone can give you that kind of information. So really, what I'm trying to relay here is the truth will come out. It will be devastating. Some of the things I've mentioned about executions and, people in prison and whatever, that will all come out with the proof. They have it on video. Today on Facebook, someone has from Wikipedia all the truth that they've written already. So it's coming. It's definitely coming. It's a process. It could happen any day. It could happen any month. But I am going to assume, because they've asked me to give you this information again and more intense, that I thought my microphone was off. So I was just checking. So that this is coming. So be prepared, work on yourself. If you are tired of being locked in and not going out and just being physically tired, last week I must have had to take a nap almost every single day. I wake up tired. I'm sure you're all doing that too. We are getting such intense energy and light, and our bodies are being prepared for the new frequency. So just realize that you're on hold in a sense. I myself miss going to the ocean and enjoying summer, but I know that it's worth the sacrifice to stay in and just continue to work on yourself. Live only in the present moment. Don't worry about the future and the truth and when it's going to happen. Just live in the present moment and visualize what you want to see. Visualize how you want your new earth frequency to be. That's all you need to do, and spread the light. So thank you for joining. Have a very blessed day, and please share. And I will see you all next week. Bye.